Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situationship or someone that you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides, I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that we need here. Let's see, Capricorn. We have here 1, 2, very huge cards that have a lot of depth, a lot of meaning, and it's not happy. These are upsetting and very sad cards. So this does mean that yourself or your person of interest, I am focusing on your person of interest. This is what they're feeling. This is what they're going through. First card's the strongest. We have here beliefs, followed by sensuality, ecstasy, compassion, power, betrayal, awakening, crossroads. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have inspiration. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Capricorn, the connection that I have with you, we had something at some point. But then things changed. So much has happened. And I feel that at some point in time, we drifted. We changed. My thoughts, my emotions, they have been quite different. We're not on the same page anymore. The things that keep us apart are our own differences. My opinions, my views, my mindset. You and I are sometimes worlds apart, even though we do have a few things that are common. And we've enjoyed that which brings us together. But I also know that there's a lot of things that keep us far apart. In you, I have found someone who is very, very sensual. Someone who inspires me. You are so beautiful, so handsome, so gorgeous. Things about you, they are tantalizing, it's alluring, and it's hard for me to not think about you in this sensual sort of way. You're very tempting. And you can seduce without even trying. A part of me feels very happy, very blissful internally. My heart feels happy. There's so many things that I have experienced in this connection. So many things that we've gone through. And I do feel that there's a sense of compassion that I have now for you. The things that I have put you through, the things that you have gone through yourself. I do have empathy, compassion, and sympathy for the things that I have put you through and the things that you've gone through. I understand what has happened. And a part of me feels that I am powerless because I see you as being powerful. In this connection, I feel vulnerable, weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. But even after being so powerless, somehow I was able to betray you, to go behind your back and do the things that you never conceived possible. You never thought I could do such a thing. And I understand that now. I broke the faith and the trust that existed in this connection. You thought you knew me, you thought you could predict me. And it turns out, nope. You never really knew me at all. There have been lies, things that I have done behind your back, a lack of honesty, distrust. And now I see things differently. Once, finally, I'm starting to see things from your perspective. I never saw it like that before, but I do see it now. I had this awakening moment, this realization that you are someone who I shouldn't have really messed with. I see the things that I have done. I see things from your perspective, and I have put myself into your shoes. Certain things have changed. Certain things have happened. And I know that this shouldn't have been. This shouldn't had been the way things turned out. I don't know what it is that I did, what I said. I didn't know what I was doing because I was doing it based on my beliefs, my culture, my rituals, my customs, my morals, my ethics. The things that I believe in, that is why I did what I did. But it doesn't resonate with you, does it? It's different, the things that I did. And to you it seems foreign, it seems distant. It doesn't seem right. There are certain things that I did, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm not really upset about it either, because we don't see eye to eye. We're not on the same page. There are certain things that you might think that we could work on, but from my point of view, I sometimes feel, no, we can't. There's way too many differences here. I'm at a crossroads right now. I don't really know which way to go. A part of me, Capricorn, wants to be with you. But then another part of me knows that there are so many differences. And that I have betrayed you. I did not give to you what it is that you deserved. I did not treat you right. All I know is that everything that has happened, it's changed me. Overall, there is a sense of inspiration. There is this understanding that I have that when I see you, I see the world through your eyes, a vibrant, beautiful, wanting to live life to the fullest. My world once upon a time, I realize now, was black and white. But you came into it, and it became colorful. So colorful. Now the world smells better, tastes better, feels better, sounds better. Knowing that you are in it. Knowing that you're here. But the distance between us, because of these betrayals, because of the belief-related issues, my customs, my values, my rituals, I can't reconcile in any sort of way because I don't want you to change who you are. And this is why it's like a stalemate right now. I'm unable to change who I am, where I'm headed, and I do not want you to change who you are either. You shouldn't have to change your beliefs and your faith and everything that you believe in because of me or your mindset. No, that's not how it should be. But because we are so different and because, yes, I have betrayed you, I've taken a step back because I'm finally starting to see things from your perspective. I've taken a step back and now I have retreated. Trying to understand, trying to see. Where do I go from here? I don't know. I would like to. Maybe we can see. Capricorn. It's a difficult situation. I'm seeing something here that is... It's not regretful either. This person isn't, at least right now, I don't see any regret. And the reason why they don't regret it, it's because they want to talk to you. But even if they do, they may stutter. I was finding it difficult to even find the words when I was talking about betrayal. I found it very difficult to channel and to even keep my English straight. And that energy is coming from the fact that this person knows that they have betrayed you. They know that they are wrong and they are tongue-tied. It's like they just don't know how to talk. They don't know what to do moving forward. So it's better just to keep their distance. The beliefs card is the first card. And this does show me that there are a lot of differences. You might not think that there are, Capricorn. And that simply could be because your person of interest never expressed to you what their true feelings and emotions are. They just had this disingenuous surrender. Yes, just for the sake of saying yes. Never really disagreeing or never arguing. And for the longest time, you may have been in this connection, moving forward, thinking that things are going great. But then all of a sudden, this person completely changed. The truth is, they did not change overnight, guys. No. This person already had their mind set on what they want, how they want it, what they want to do, every single thing. Their mindset was very different. Right now, I see them at a crossroads, but I don't really see them making a move towards you because before they do that, they need to settle and apologize about this betrayal. They need to understand what they did, why they did it. And they also need to bring a better balance. A compromise needs to be made if the both of you are to be together. Now, this doesn't mean if you have beliefs like religious beliefs or background, ethnic, whatever it is, it doesn't mean that one person changes. It means both people have to change. And that's the problem here. You might have somebody who is not willing to change. And that's the reason why they're even at a crossroads. Sometimes people's beliefs governs their life. It's the way they were born and raised. You can't change it. Plus, you have their family, their friends, everybody else to influence them, but that's the way life is. I have here For those of you who are new, the Lover's Path Tarot. Interesting. So with this deck, for those of you who are new, what I look at is the past. So I go a little bit into the history of the both of you, a little bit back in time, this lifetime, to see what happened when things were great, but then all of a sudden something started to change. This person's energy started to shift. Their behavior started to change. And you may be wondering, what did I do? Sometimes it's not you, Capricorn. It could be the other person. Now, these cards I also read in the reverse. So for those of you who are new, the first set of cards, that is the current status. Okay, here I look a little bit into the past. Ace of Staffs followed by the Five of Arrows. Let's have a look. Okay, so in the reverse, the Ace of Staffs, it talks about difficulties with new beginnings and the need to focus. There was a lack of energy that this person felt. They did not feel as if they wanted to grow. They were not taking any action. And they could not think creatively or outside the box. This was inspiration that needed. This was inspiration that inspires action. Yeah, that's what it means. We also have the beginning of a focused period of growth that was needed, but that did not happen. New opportunities may have come to this person, but they were not taking it. The masculine or the yang aspect of life, they weren't really focused on that part. So it seems as if no matter what you did, this person was just not moving. There was no growth, there was no energy, there was no action. Wow, in a connection like this, it would have been very difficult being with this person because it seems like you were probably the only one putting in the effort. Here, it does talk about difficulties with new beginnings and the need to focus. Now, if they're not focused on you, that also tells me that they were focused on something else or someone else. Let's have a look at the Five of Arrows. All right, now this is, I'm going to read the whole thing. This talks about struggle, distrust. And remember, I did say distrust when you had the betrayal card. I did hear the word distrust. So we have here struggle, distrust, and arguments. Lack of trust that leads to conflict. Possible defeat or feelings of defeat. The need for self-protection or caution. Discomfort or struggle with a situation. Oh my goodness gracious me. In the reverse, it actually says the words disingenuous, surrender. Defeat because of indecisiveness, paranoia, and dishonesty. Guys, it says here disingenuous, surrender. And I'm kind of shocked that I even said that word before. I said it, I think, when I was talking about the beliefs card. It's very odd and it's very rare for me to even use that word. But I did. And now we have it here in writing. So that's double confirmation that, yes, there was a disingenuous surrender when you would say the sky is purple. This person would just agree, yeah, it's purple, just for the sake of agreeing, not wanting to argue. And what happens is over time, when somebody just acts like this, you assume that the person is on your side. You assume that they are your friend, that they understand you. But the truth is, unfortunately, this person, there was a disingenuous surrender. They were just saying yes for the sake of saying yes. They were moving on with it just for the sake of the fear of letting go, the fear of being alone. We have here, there was paranoia and there was dishonesty, and that's where you get the betrayal card from. They were also being very dishonest because they also felt paranoid. Paranoid about what? Not paranoid about, I'm in my mind's eye and I'm seeing this, paranoid about change. So this person was paranoid about the changes that this connection would bring to them in their life, in their home, in their society, with their friends, with their family. There's something here that was different. Mindsets. I'm seeing the word mindsets. Your mindsets were very different. For the majority of you, this is what this person was feeling. This is a general love reading. I know it sounds very specific right now, but I have to announce it again. It's a general love reading. This is not going to resonate. It's not meant to resonate. This is just what the general masses I hear, and like my antennas are up, and this is what messages are coming through intuitively. So there have been differences. The problem is that there was a little bit of paranoia, not really wanting to rock the boat, so somebody just kind of stayed quiet. Now the issue is, when somebody stays quiet, that is not their genuine self. That's the problem. You may have thought you actually knew this person, and in the end, they may have said a bunch of things that were very nasty. You think I like this? Well, no, I've always hated this. People argue afterwards, and they just suddenly break out, and you're just standing there staring, like, where the hell is this coming from? That happens all the time. People are wondering, where is this coming from? Who has influenced you? Why are you talking like this? You have never been like this before. You might have experienced something like this, but it's because of the fact that they tried to please you, and they realized that they don't feel their true authentic self when they are doing that. And that is not your fault. That is totally on them. They know what the truth is. They know how to be truthful, but they chose not to be, guys. So don't think this is your fault, because I don't see it as your fault. At least the majority of you, because this is a general love reading, not a private one. Yes, do I do private? Yes, I do. I'll talk about that in a bit. Interesting. Not bad. So we have here a Page of Cups. You're going to have this individual reach out to you at some point in time. And the way they're reaching out is they're making an offer. This is an offer, a very soft, gentle offer. The offer could be here, it's a little fishy. I've done past life readings where young men, young boys, who are trying to court the female would bring fish as an offering to the in-laws. These are my past life readings that I've done. Very sweet, very beautiful gesture, very simple. Such a simple life back then. 1,000 years ago, 500, 600 years ago. But this is so funny that this particular card has this. It does mean that this person genuinely feels regret, but they just don't know how to connect with you. And the simplest thing they can do is not bring over a fishy, but to give you some type of an offer and to show you that they do care. Now, mind you, it's not a king, right? It's not a queen. It's not even a knight. This is because they were so paranoid. There's a part of them. Now, why are people paranoid? Usually, it's because of something traumatic, right? Or something that they just don't have any control over. And they think that it will get out of control. Your person of interest here is in a state of mind where they feel that they lack, I'm seeing the word wisdom, they lack wisdom. They lack wisdom. Maybe they are immature, maybe they are inexperienced, but when it comes to the feelings and emotions that they have at this point in time, they are aware that what they want is to connect with you. They want to say sorry to you. But they're not going to do it bold like a king or like a queen or like even a knight. It's just slow and steady. I don't know if you've ever seen dogs do that, but when they're trying to make up or they're trying to do something that's in an apologetic way, I've experienced this with dogs, but they're on their belly, right? So the legs are extended backwards and their feet are in the front, and they literally do this. This is what this person's doing. Slowly, slow pace. They're trying to approach you, but in a way where it won't seem aggressive and it won't seem as if they're trying to dominate you. They don't want to do that. They want to seem as if they are an open book and you come towards them and let's write this story together. But they are not bold about it right now because they have that sense of paranoia. So they're almost like it's a leap of faith for them. but it's a small leap of faith. But at the very least, any leap of faith is a good leap of faith, okay? It's not like this person's completely ignoring you. We do have here the Four of Wands. Your person of interest has discovered that they do have passion for you, actual genuine passion. And they want stability now. They want closure. They want a home. They want a future with you. Because a part of them also feels and recognizes that this is a spiritual connection. This is the 1111 card. Maybe you could be twin flames. Some of you are. We have here also justice. The reason why they're coming back as a page, trying to apologize and trying to give you an offer here, and the reason why they want more stability and something more settled, it's because with the justice card, they realize now that everything that has happened in the past, it was not equal. There was not an equal give and take. It appears to me in this connection that this person kept taking and taking, manipulating in a way sometimes too. And you just kept giving and giving. And now they realize that, you know what? That's absolutely wrong. I can't do that to my Capricorn. I can't be like that. Instead, what do they want to do? The thing that they have in their life that is established materialistically, physically, they want to share that with you. And here you do have a king. That's huge. This is an offer coming to you, Capricorn. A very real, tangible offer. I'm seeing assets, I'm seeing investments. So it could be, moving to the next level. Some of you may become more exclusive. Some of you may move in with this person, maybe even get married, buying something together, having a partnership in something together. But whatever it is related to coins. Yes. And it's promising. And it's something that this person wants to share with you. Now we also have here the 10 of Wands, the overall arching theme. This person is going through a lot, and they may not have shared many things that were going on in their life. They may have kept things to themselves, and that's a problem. You have to share, you have to talk. So what I'm seeing here is, even though this person's going to try to reach out to you, behind the scenes, they're still very, very burdened with certain things that have happened in their life that they may not have shared with you. And that's where we get that sense of paranoia. Now, these cards, guys, I forgot to mention, this is any actions, any plans, any intentions, okay? Your person of interest has. I definitely see here them trying to make an effort, reaching out to you. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Interesting. First card's the strongest. We have here no with an exclamation mark, followed by look for a sign. Listen to your intuition. And by the way, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Reconsider. It's up to you. Wow, the angels are totally here. Yep. You have your yes. Okay. So some of you are not going to like the message here because angels are not happy. Why are they not happy? It's not because of what has happened that you've done anything wrong. You guys have lived and done the things that you were meant to do in this lifetime, the way it was supposed to be done. Because of negative energies, we kind of do things that are slightly different, that are not really planned. But you have here a message. This is for those of you, now there's two groups. This is for those of you that are being told to move on from this person, okay? Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel are saying, for some of you in this connection who have been struggling, no, this is not the right person and this is not the right time to be in a connection. Why? Because it's time for you to step back and look for red flags. Look for a sign. Why do you do the things that you do? Why did you put up with it? You have to look for those signs, because the thing is, if you don't, this person will literally step all over you and you won't learn how to be more assertive. You need to be assertive. I'm seeing the words in my mind's eye. We also have here, once you look for a sign, you see these red flags. You talk to some loved ones who actually genuinely care about you. You express yourself to them. You're going to gain some information, and eventually you will listen to your intuition, your own intuition. When you get this information internally, and when you gain some more knowledge, you will be able to, Capricorn, reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do in regards to this situation, in regards to this connection. It is up to you to make that choice. You do have a choice. Yes, there will be a better balance in your life, and there will be peace, finally, in your life. This will happen in perfect timing, meaning divine timing. It's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. There's no rushing it. We also have here, the situation will improve. The overall arching theme. So many of you have gone through something that may have been upsetting. And for those of you that want to move on from this person, at the end of the day, the good news is that the situation that you are in will improve. And that is very positive. So here, for those of you that wish to stay with this person and try to work things out, this message is for you. No, it's still important for you to look for signs. And listen to your intuition. When you do that, you can reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do. And this time, be more assertive. Let this person know what you want. Tell them what your boundaries are. Again, the choice is up to you. Because when you do this, there will be a better balance between those beliefs. There will be a peaceful resolution between the both of you. The balance will be restored. The way it should be, actually. But this is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen so fast. This will take some time. And, as it says, perfect timing. It's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. It can't be rushed. Perfect timing here is divine timing. And sometimes I've given this as an example. We know how to make a cake. We make the cake. We put it in the oven. And we have to wait for it to rise. We have to wait. Because if you take it out too soon, that cake is going to be raw. You've done all the work. You have all the ingredients. It's just a matter of time. So here we have overall arching theme, the situation will improve. So I do see that eventually, yes, this situation is going to improve and you will be happy and satisfied with the outcome. Capricorn, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And I do read the comments. I try to write back as much as I can. In the comments, sometimes you guys share your stories, and just to let you know, I do use those stories sometimes as motivation to create content on my other channel. My other channel is called Asnointia Audio, and that is on YouTube. The videos there are absolutely free. I'd like for some of you who wish to let go of this person and you're finding it difficult, I recommend that you have a look at one of the most recent videos I actually uploaded. It's more of an audio. You can just listen to it and go about your business throughout the day. It's more of an audio recording. I just keep the images there just for entertainment. The topic is letting go and moving on, because a lot of people have that problem. And it's something that can be solved, but there's a process to it. So I do go into depth. It's a 2-part video, so there's 2 parts to it. And like I said, the entire channel, all the videos are absolutely free, and I've kept it there for you guys to gain knowledge from. If you are going through any relationship-related issues, I do have relationship-related advice videos. And I also have some on past life and spiritual connections. And I also have one on negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. This includes jinns, demons, evil spirits, spooky stuff, why they exist and why they're here. I also have packages. Some of you may want to know how to get rid of negative energies. Well, I have one of the best packages, Chakra Checkup, and that is an all-inclusive package that I have where I do reading for you. I have the ability of remotely viewing where it is that you live. I can have a look at the negative energies in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. That's the way I always do it, 3. And after that, I tell you what you have, how many you have, and I have a very safe and easy way to get rid of them. And once they're gone, whatever's owed to you karmically will come to you. Whatever is written in your book of life originally will come to you. But it's hard to manifest something if you guys have blockages, and those blockages come from negative energies, because they're just literally above and below the surface of where we are right now. I also have some self-help guides. Have a look at those if some of you want something just kind of short, and they're very targeted. I do have self-help guides that are targeting different negative aspects that may be affecting you. Now, I also do love readings. The majority of you are interested in that. And yes, I do love readings. Right now I do have a reading, and it's a PDF plus an audio, so you do get a whole lot of information in that. And for others of you, if you're really interested in knowing why you can't let go of this person, why you're unable to move on, and why you are obsessing, okay, obsessing is a special thing here. That means you are in a spiritual connection. This is something that is beyond your control. Have a look at the description for the package that I have that's on past lives, okay? Not all of them are past lives. It could be set in a different time and place. It could be a future lifetime. I've had a rare occasion that has happened. Just wanted to put that out there because it's not always a past life. But the majority of the time, people are able to understand, where they came from, why they act the way that they do, and how does this impact them now. So if you feel like it's really overwhelming, if you want some understanding and if you want some closure to know the history of the both of you, that's what I look at. Whether this is spiritual history or whether this is actual something that happened in history itself. So read through some of the packages that I have if some of you are interested. The reason why I have it there is so you know exactly what you're going to get. And so there's no misunderstandings and you know what to expect. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Take care, stay safe, and please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all again. Bye now.